There are more than 3 million family caregivers in Texas, according to the AARP Public Policy Institute. Whether you will take care of your parents or someone else will, eventually families have to have these conversations. To help us understand and navigate this is Joy Loverde, an expert on caregiving and best-selling author. Joy, thanks so much for being on the program.
You're welcome.
When is the best time to address these issues that might make people uncomfortable, especially with those who maybe prefer to avoid talking about what can be tough personal topics?
Well, best time to talk about it is right now before a medical emergency. You know, there's no planning in a crisis. Plus, people don't realize that there are waiting lists. So right now.
What's your best advice to get this conversation started? I know that could also be difficult. How do you approach that?
Well, what I like to do is I like to go first. Let me give you an example. I would say to my mom, hey, Mom, here's a list of all my contact information. There are emergency people on there, doctors. So in case something happens to me, here's the list. Would you do it for me too? So I go first. Or I might ask Dad for advice. Ask him, what are you doing for your retirement? I need some help.
That's great, getting the conversation started on your end. If there is one topic that to start on this journey, what do you suggest delicately bringing up?
Well, there's one topic that we're all going to have to deal with, and that is one where are our parents going to live? Like Texas, for example, has wonderful senior living communities like CC Young in Dallas. We want them to be able to live full out for the rest of their lives and a place to connect with other people. And let's let loneliness be a thing of the past.
Well, Joy, we live in a nation of families that live in different states. What can people do when they are so far from aging parents who need some help and guidance?
Well, there's no getting around this one, Augustine. They have to go home, at least initially. So make sure that we introduce ourselves to doctors and go next door and meet the neighbors. When there's a call on the other end, at least people will know who they're talking to.
Well, these are difficult conversations to have, but Joy, thanks so much for giving us some insight and a way to get these conversations started. We appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you.